Hey everyone, Scott or the Scott Man, and we are here to do a drive video today. We are here in the Chicago area, here in Northeast Illinois, and we're going to be doing a drive video on Lakeshore Drive today. We're going to be heading south on Lakeshore Drive through Chicago. So we are starting here in the Edgewater Beach area, and this is where Lakeshore Drive officially begins. So this is a nice little highway which will take us right through Chicago. Man, it's a pretty nice morning out, though it's a little bit of a hot one. Because it's like 10 o'clock already this morning and my current thermometer is reading 82 degrees Fahrenheit. Convert that to Celsius, it's almost 28 degrees. So it's going to be a hot one. But Lakeshore Drive runs parallel with the shoreline of Lake Michigan. So it's pretty cool we're on the west side of Lake Michigan for once, because normally over on the other side. Yeah, my camera's mounted pretty well, but I figure I better hold on to it just in case. That bridge was a little bumpy. And then yeah, right around here is we're Highway 41 comes onto Lakeshore Drive, as most of Lakeshore Drive runs concurrent with Highway 41. And it's a nice little expressway too in areas, because as you can tell, it's like there aren't traffic lights everywhere, because we got these different interchanges. So it allows us to get into the city a little bit faster if we were to take some of the side roads, or during rush hour traffic, probably faster than taking any of the freeways. But yeah, although you probably can't really see it too well, but you can always start to see the John Hancock Center in view. But yeah, where we started the video, Edgewater Beach, that's like just to the south of Evanston, which is one of the I'd say like one of the larger cities going north out of Chicago on your way up toward Wisconsin. But you have all these high-rise apartments and condos all along in here. As a matter of fact, when I was walking around the Lincoln Park area of Chicago yesterday, I could, like over on the beach area, I could see these lined up all along the shore. Yeah, anyway, so I've been filming a couple videos in the Chicago area, because for 4th of July weekend I was here in Chicago, and it's only my second time in Chicago. Yeah, Chicago is a very popular destination for Michiganders to visit. And it was only until anyway, what am I saying? Yeah, this was only my second time here. So I'd been here once before in 2011. I had a business trip in Chicago. I had to take a class that was on site. So I only got to see a small part of Chicago. It's like mainly just that Magnificent Mile area, and of course go up to the observation deck at the top of the John Hancock Center when I went there the last time. So I knew I wanted to come back to visit it more properly, explore the Loop area, more near north, and then of course go to some of the different neighborhoods throughout Chicago, and get a lot of great food, from Chicago deep dish to the Italian beef sandwiches, Chicago hot dogs, and a lot of great international food too, like Greek, Mexican, and Chinese. So I had a really great time. I definitely will be back to explore more of Chicago, because it's only like 4 to 5 hours. It's only 4 to 5 hours worth of driving from Detroit, so it's not all that bad. Alright, there is a better view of the John Hancock Center. As we're getting closer into Chicago, we're starting to see a little bit more of the skyscrapers, but we're still several miles away. But yeah, I'd say this is a very scenic drive, especially when there's not a heavy amount of traffic. Yep, now we can get a good view of the skyline. Because I was contemplating whether to film south on Lakeshore Drive or film north. But I feel like going both ways, you get really good sides of the skyline. Oh yeah, and I think we're coming into Lincoln Park now. Which, as I was saying earlier, like I was just here yesterday. Got to check out the Lincoln Park Zoo, which is absolutely free. Got to walk in the beach area, go on the little pier that hangs out into Lake Michigan. Oh yeah, gotta love the skyline of Chicago. It's like you can see, of course, the John Hancock Center directly to the center, and then off to the right a little bit, kind of off in the distance a little bit more, you can even see the Sears Tower. People already at the beach, but it is a hot day today. But yeah, the beach was quite crowded yesterday. Because it was a hot one yesterday too. Nothing insane though. So but anyway, so yeah, that was the Lincoln Park area. And we're starting to come into the near north area of Chicago. Yeah, I feel like if you really want a good view of the John Hancock Center on Lakeshore Drive, yeah, definitely drive south. But yeah, that was cool going up to the top. Is yeah, the first full day I was there, like for like sunset, I went up to the Signature Lounge on the 96th floor. It's cheaper than going to the observation deck on the 94th floor. It's like you get to have a drink and enjoy some beautiful views from the top of the John Hancock Center. And that's where you can get great views of the whole city of Chicago, including the Sears Tower. And then, yeah, Michigan Avenue just goes off to the right there, going down to the Magnificent Mile. But the Magnificent Mile has a lot of shopping in that area, with a lot of stores with things that I could never afford. Yep, and then you see that Ferris wheel off in the distance. That is Navy Pier. And there's also a water purification plant in front of it. Okay, so now we're starting to see some at-grade intersections. So that's kind of like the end of the expressway portion. Well, the light's about to turn, light just turned green, so I'll only have to wait for a few seconds. But as I'm filming this video, I am starting to head out of the Chicago area because I'm going to be starting to make my way home today, back to Michigan. So I have to go back to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, it's like a little fun fact. Chicago is the largest city on Lake Michigan. Because yeah, it's like when you go to Lake Michigan in the state of Michigan, I think Traverse City or Muskegon are like the two largest cities on that lake. And Traverse City is not even, it's on Grand Traverse Bay, which goes out into Lake Michigan. Because you get all the resort towns and cities like Ludington, Manistee, Traverse City, of course, Petoskey, Holland, South Haven, Saugatuck, St. Joseph. All right, and we're now going over the Chicago River. You know, looking to the right on the Chicago River, don't really see any boats on the river right now. That'll change later today, though. Because yeah, last night I did the Chicago Architecture River Cruise, which was expensive, but really educational, and it was really cool seeing all the different sites around Chicago. Okay, if you look off to the right a little bit, you can now see a good view of the Sears Tower. Yep, the Sears Tower was built back in 1974, and for about 22 years, it was the tallest building in the world. But then, of course, it's now the thing is, I thought they said it was like the 25th tallest now. And then, yeah, it's like it's technically now called the Willis Tower, but everybody calls it the Sears Tower still. Notice that I'm calling it the Sears Tower. So right here, this is Grant Park, which is a large park here in the Loop. Which at the western end of it, you have the Art Institute of Chicago, and then the northwest corner of Grant Park, you got Millennium Park, which where you have Cloud Gate, aka the Bean. Yeah, this is a very, I'm going to get over one lane to the left. But yeah, it's like, as you can tell, like you got a lot of intersections here. So it's not that nice expressway we saw going into downtown. Yeah, it was cool checking out the Art Institute though. It's like a really cool art museum. I think, yeah, in Grant Park, I think we passed by where Buckingham Fountain is located, because it was a little bit to the north of here. Yep, and right in front of us, that is the Field Museum. If I had more time, I would have loved to have gone in that museum. It's one of the top museums in Chicago. So I think they have like a big display of a Tyrannosaurus Rex in there. But it gives me a reason to come back. Ooh, just made the light. Like, just made it. But yeah, this general area is kind of like a big museum complex as well, too. Yeah, for what I've read, Chicago has some very high-end museums. Like, even the Art Institute's really fantastic. One of the best art museums in the United States. And to the left, that is Soldier Field. That is where the Chicago Bears play. Yeah, while I was here, I did get to see a Chicago Cubs game because the Cubs were in town during the holiday weekend. The Boston Red Sox came in, so I got to go to Wrigley Field to watch a Cubs game, which was a lot of fun. The Cubs ended up winning 3-1 against the Red Sox. The Chicago White Sox, the other baseball team for Chicago, they were playing away. I think they're playing at San Francisco. And then right here, this is the exit for I-55. That is where I-55 begins. It starts here at Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. It goes all the way down to St. Louis, all the way down to Memphis, and it ends up down at Interstate 12. Like north of New Orleans. I think I-55 might continue south. I'm not 100% sure about that though. All I know, it goes all the way down to Louisiana, though. Because Interstate 12 down Louisiana is the bypass for I-10, as I-10 itself goes into New Orleans, where I-12 just passes up, goes straight from like Mississippi and Alabama straight to Baton Rouge. All right, so now it's trying to be more of an expressway again. Yeah, a lot of park area along in here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people at the beach today, like anywhere where there's a beach. Yeah, my current thermometer is now reading 86 degrees, or 30 degrees Celsius, and it's not even lunchtime yet. And it's gotta be pretty sticky out because I don't see any, I barely see any breeze right now. A lot of big bumps though. I'm glad my mount is a little sticky, so that way it's not gonna pop up from the dashboard or anything. Well, that's a cool pedestrian bridge there. Because I think where I'm going in this video, I think I'm going down to, because Lakeshore Drive, I believe, ends to the areas to the south of the Museum of Science and Industry, which is another very popular museum in Chicago, although a little bit more away from downtown. I gotta say, this has been a very enjoyable drive through here. I will say, if we're planning a trip to Chicago during the summer, I got very lucky with the weather because it did not rain much at all. I think there was only like a 5-10 minute long rain shower, and that was it. And it was not all that hot, so because Chicago, it can get hot in the summertime, but it was not all that bad while I was here. So I was, yeah, very fortunate. I forgot to mention this, but before I started this video, I stayed in downtown Chicago. I stayed in the near north area, because I was only a few blocks west of the Magnificent Mile, or Michigan Avenue. Yep, Lake Michigan looks very pristine right now. So, okay, we're now starting to get in the Hyde Park area of Chicago. Looking back, I can't even see the Chicago skyline, probably because of all the trees. Anyway, so yeah, but this is my first day back in the car because I didn't drive anywhere around Chicago. Not really a good idea. But yeah, I decided to make a little side trip this morning. I didn't film it or anything, but I went up to Winnetka, Illinois, which is one of the many suburbs north of Chicago. And I drove by the house from Home Alone, like where the McAllisters live. So it was really cool to see that. Because yeah, Home Alone is one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies. And there's even a couple couple other sites that were filmed in Winnetka for Home Alone too, so it was really cool to see all those. And then I went up to Highland Park, a few miles to the north of there, because that is where Cameron has from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, has the, I need to get over, he's letting me over. Is it only one lane here? The house, the Cameron's house, the one where he pushes his dad's car out the window, that's where that was filmed. Alright, and to the right, that is the Museum of Science and Industry. Another fantastic museum. That'd be another museum I'd like to check out too at some point. But yeah, I'll definitely be back out to Chicago at some point, just because it's not all that far. It's like, it's either a 4 or 5 hour drive or a very short flight. Although flights are pretty expensive right now, so it'd be better off driving over here. Although if I were to fly, I could either fly into O'Hare or Midway Airport, and then take the L in the town. But we're almost to the end of this video, because Lakeshore Drive only goes for like another couple miles. But yeah, it's probably a good timing for me to start making my way back anyway, because I still got quite a few hours left to go to get home, and I'd like to get out of the Chicago area before traffic gets really bad. Because I don't know how bad the freeways are going to be on the 4th of July with a lot of people trying to get home. Whether it's to Chicago or even back to the state of Michigan. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get back over. Alright, so we're getting close to the end here. Yeah, really enjoyed this drive on Lakeshore Drive. I'm glad I finally got to drive this. Who knows, maybe on my next trip here, maybe I'll drive north. And then the highway's gonna be, or Lakeshore Drive ends at the next traffic light. Okay, and Highway 41 continues to the left. Alright, so we have reached the end of Lakeshore Drive, so I hope you enjoyed this drive video here on Lakeshore Drive going through Chicago. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join me for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott with the Scottman signing out.